Back out in the shop. We're trying to get the old wagon ready. I got the brake lines put on the rear end. I got that done. I ordered a set of stainless steel brake lines from Quick Performance, and I got it jacked up. Got it all the brake lines put on, and we're fixing to take and polish the wheels up. I swapped the wheels I went to a hard tire, old Cobra. Yeah, I'm gonna set y'all up, and I'm gonna get to polishing these things. So here we go. We took they have my radials on it. We took them off because I didn't really want to drive on the radials. It's me, the wife, and the kids. We're gonna go to a little car show tomorrow in Kingsland, so we're gonna drive the old wagon. This is actually going to be the first test drive. I haven't even driven it down the road yet, so wish us luck. Yeah, I'm gonna get these things polished up, and this is how I do it. First, gotta put the gas in it because it's completely out of gas. That there is literally the easiest way to polish a rim. And I mean, yeah, you have to do this part right here by hand, just a little bit, because you don't want to catch the valve stem. But I can do the inside lip and the outside lip, and it only takes just a little bit of time. I can show you, kind of tell you what the difference is of the center cap, because of how dirty the actual center cap is. I guess you might be able to kind of reference, but huge difference. I don't know if there's much light on there, but yeah, there's a big difference. So I would not suggest putting the cap on, just because the rag could probably get caught on the studs but if you don't have studs, you're good to go. So pretty much had to do this by hand, or you know, with a drill or something. Mostly by hand though. So we're gonna get that knocked out, and then we're gonna put the fronts on it and see how this thing checks out. Now that I actually got the 9" and everything back in here, this 9" is a 1.5 inches shorter on both sides. So I was trying to get y'all out of that glare of that light, but the 9" is 1.5 inches shorter on both sides, so my actual 15 by 10s will clear to where wheels here cleared with the 8.8 rear end that was in it, because these are actually 8 inches wide. They're not 10s. So it ballooned this 275, this Cooper Cobra Radial GT. It kind of ballooned it out a little bit, which is pretty good because the whole contact patch is on the ground instead of having it on an 8-inch rim. So yeah, we're gonna get these center caps and everything knocked out, and we're gonna get them put back on, and then get the fronts put on, and then I'll shoot another video of it sitting on the ground. I did put the lowering springs back in the rear just to cruise. I have to put the other springs back in it if I'm gonna pull like the camper trailer or something like that. So we got that done. We got the brakes bled, got the stainless steel lines and everything put on the rear, done away with all the factory lines, you know, from the factory fitting all the way to both brakes. So yeah, we're making a little bit of progress on this thing. And my daughters, they wanted to drive this thing to a car show this weekend, so that's what we're doing. Hopefully it all goes well. So girls, what are we doing?
We're going to a car show.
But what are we currently doing?
We're sitting out on the road because we wrecked.
We did not wreck.
I don't know what we did, but the gas pump is gone now.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
we're stuck on the road.
Well, what happened was this first test drive with a new motor, new transmission, new rear end, didn't have no problems out of it whatsoever. Fuel pump I've had on here for like 5 years, Aeromotor fuel pump, took a junk. It just crapped the pot. And well, Ishmael's riding with us to the car show. He come by, picked me up, we ran to the house. I had another Holley pump. This is a HP 125, and as you can see, we're on the side of the road right this minute, and we're getting this fuel pump changed out. I had to change the fitting out because this side I actually had an 8 AN, and then the back side's a 10 AN, or yes, this 10 AN. So getting this swapped out, and we're fitting to get back on the road so we can try to make the car go. So check back in a little bit. All right, so we got it all. All right, so we got it all fixed up. We're fitting to get back on the road. So we should be good to go now, girls. All right, so we're back on the road. It's running. We just stopped and got some food at the Huddle House, and we got some running to do. The kids are about over it. But we're making it. So we made it pretty good ways. We're still cruising around. Got a small leak on the front crankshaft seal, so I'm gonna definitely have to get that figured out. Girls, what is your what you thinking?
It's going good.
I thought you said it wasn't going good and you were ready to leave.
I guess not, because we're going in the store now.
Oh, because we're going in the store, that makes it a lot better. Let's Rule King and check it out, see what it's about. We just went and got the girls some food. I was hoping that would fix their attitude, but I don't know. So we're just cruising, and got us some popcorn. Rule King there. We got the oil pressure is good, and we're just cruising and running 55, 56 mile an hour. So this part, it's doing really good. Like I said, I gotta fix that oil that little oil leak on the front seal. I'm gonna get that done. But all in all, I'll update y'all once we get back to the house. What do you say?
We're going home.
So yeah. Well, we made it back home. Woo! She's still running, so still running, and I'm gonna close this one out, guys. It was I guess I would say it was a successful test drive, because for once the fuel pump took a crap. That's a good thing. Then we found out that the front seal on the timing cover is leaking. The motor been sitting for a while, so like I say, it didn't show no signs of leaking whenever I crunk it up on the engine stand, but like I say, it is leaking out of the front seal. So I'm gonna grab another seal that I've got laying around, and I'll try to get it swapped out sometime or another, and then we'll address that issue. We addressed the fuel pump issue, and we put the Holley fuel pump. We got it put on. It works great. It actually ain't near as loud as the Aeromotive I had on there. And like I say, ever since I put that Aeromotive on there, brand new, ever since I put that thing on there, it had like a whine to it. It sounded like a Pro Mod fuel pump or something like that. I mean, it was like an airplane cranking up. But for the most part, like I say, we got the new pump put on there. The girls, they enjoyed it. It was just, I don't think they enjoyed not being fed first thing early in the morning. Like I say, we tried to leave and head to the car show. We was not successful to make it to the car show, because by the time we got the fuel pump and everything put on and got back on the road, like I say, the car show was going to be over at 11. We were going to be pulling up at like 10:50, so it's fine. But if y'all would like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. More money, more problems.